Next up is our value day, and here is what your offer actually worth. Quick recap of yesterday. By now you have 5 to 7 deliverables that kill obstacles, or you have 5 to 7 solutions for their problems or obstacles. Now the question is, what are they actually worth? Here is today's agenda. What we will cover. 1. Why you underprice and the trap, and how we can fix that. 2. The value lens framework. 3. Build your price stack. And here we have a solution for you that you can come up with an idea how to price exactly your low ticket or your community. And 4 is create your sell line. And by the end of this lesson, you have a price tag that shows 10x value and gives you confidence to sell. Let's get started. The problem is you feel weird about your price, and you're not alone. Most creators underprice, and they even don't know if they are pricing something correctly or not, and they do not feel okay about their offer and their pricing. And why? Because most of the time you are looking through the wrong lens. And here is the underpricing trap. You price based on what you would pay and what feels fair and what won't scare people. Once you think about these 3 steps, you cannot price it correctly and you underprice. But your ICP isn't you. They value this more than you think, and we are going to prove it in this lesson. Here is the value gap. What you charge, let's say, is $29 a month, or for our Sarah's example, she is selling or she is offering a community, a paid community, which costs $29 a month. But what it actually worth is more than 300, and the bigger the gap, the easier to sell. And your job is make the gap visible for yourself and for your ICP. And there is a rule for it, which is a 10x rule. Your offer should deliver 10x value of the price. If you're offering at $29 a month, we need to show the value is more than 290. If we have a community service or offer which costs $99 a month, we need to show its value is more than $990 a month, right? And this isn't inflating numbers, it's seeing what's already there. We just want to show them what we have, and we are not telling, hey, this template for 5K. No, we want to stay, we want to offer something and that makes sense. Here's our value lens, and we need to stop asking, what is it worth to me? And start asking, 1, what would my ICP pay for this alone? What would my client pay for this standalone program, template, or service that I'm offering? And what does the alternative cost? Let's say if there is a gym, how much is that, the monthly cost of that gym? Or if there is a course, or if there is a similar community, how much that thing cost? And the paying cost. What's the cost of not having this? The pain they keep paying if they don't do this, how much they are losing in 1 month or in 1 year. And let's have a look at our example. Sarah's first attempt. She looked at her offer and she thought, okay, for workout I can charge $10, for meal plan maybe $15, for community maybe 5, for check-ins I don't know, maybe it's free, for recipes $10, and in total it costs 40. You see, it's like based on nothing. There is nothing to show them, and these numbers, they are based on some imaginations, based on guessing, not some solid proven thing that people can actually compare. And she says, hey, I guess 29 is fair. I think 40 is too much, and I think 29 is fair. Okay, no, this is from the wrong lens, from the wrong perspective, and there is nothing behind it, and you cannot scale it, and you cannot increase your price in the future because you don't know how to do that. And she priced based on what she would pay, but this is not how we do it. And now in this page we have Sarah's value lens, the correct version. Let's say, and we have the same ICP but from a different perspective, not from Sarah's perspective, from our clients or ICP's perspective. Let's say for her workout program, we can ask how much trainers are charging. It's something between 50 to $200 per session, if not more than. But we can say, okay, let's value it based on something real in the real world. $50 a session. Okay, my workout costs this much, or my workout's value is this much. And then meal plan. There are 100,000 different meal plan programs out there, and standalone programs, they are selling something between 47 to 97. Let's say in this case we are going to give them not a 7-day meal plan, a 30-day meal plan, and we can price at $97. We have a community, and there are 1,000 different gym communities that you can go and search and find on school that they are charging something between 20 to 49. There are a lot of communities that they are charging more than $49 a month. Okay, let's set this to $29. Check-ins and accountability. Every single day we have an accountability check in Sarah's community. Okay, and accountability coaches, you can search it online. Right now they are charging this much, if not more. Value of this is $100. Recipes. Recipe packs sells for $27 to $97. You can search it. These are real numbers. Okay, we can say sweet spot is 47. This is our value. Total value is this much, and we are not selling, and we are not saying, hey, total value is 500 or 5,429. Some imaginary numbers, or by just inflating numbers. These are real numbers, and if you are offering some things, you need to do some market research in your niche, and then you will see and find some similar numbers related to your niche and your offer. Then you can compare it with what we are doing here. So total value is this much, 327 per month. Her price is $29 a month, something around 11x. This is our ratio. So now this is something that we can relate, we can see, and these are some a thing based on reality. And if someone wants to join your community, they see these things, they can go and do some research and find these numbers, and they can say, okay, these are real numbers, these are not some inflating number. Let's say if she put 100 or $1,000 for workout, 750 for meal plans, these are not believable, and these are some imaginary numbers. But now we can believe it, and we are looking it from a value lens, from our target audience perspective. And here is the confidence shift. Before, she was telling, hey, I think I charge $29 a month, hesitant, unsure, and apologetic. And she was looking for a fair number. But now she's telling my offer is worth $323. I charge $29. That's 11x the value. Confident, clear, no-brainer. And this isn't just for customers, it's for your confidence when you sell it. Because you believe it, you did some researches, and you know those numbers are real. And based on that, you offer what you have. And here is your sell line. When you know your value, you can say it loud with confidence. You are getting this much value of the result for the price per month or per year or one time. And here's our example sell line. You are getting 323 of fitness coaching or meal planning and accountability for just $29 a month. This is the difference between having a same offer stack but looking through different lenses. And here's your turn, and in order for you to do that, I've created this calculator, which the same thing we had in our season 1. If you go under price stacking, low ticket offer, you can click on this link and you can land here. And if you check the other calculator, this is for your high ticket. So let's have a look here and see what we have. We have an example here, a membership example, and the value, and here you can add yours. And we are aiming to hit 10x or 11x, 10x plus value and what you are actually pricing your low ticket. Step 1 is, what do you charge? Let's say 29 in our example. And here is something for you to understand what this part or how this part actually works. And let's say what's included. We can go back to our Sarah's example, or let's say, hey, if we have some calls, Q&As, here are some realistic ranges. You can change these, or you can get inspired by what we have here. Let's say, hey, we have some calls and Q&A every single week or month, and let's price this 47, because let's say you host 1 or 2 live calls, and those are more than 1 hour your time, and your time, like your hourly rate, worth more than $50 $50 an hour as an expert in your niche. So, okay. Community access, let's say 19 bucks a month. Similar communities, they are doing something like this, and we can say, okay, the value that we are offering for community is that much. Templates, we have some sort of template and it costs that much, 97. Courses, you have video courses inside your community or group coachings, and you can price it something like this from 197 to 497. But for example's sake, let's say this is below that number and we just charge 97. Challenges, we have some challenges, we can find the sweet spot and say 27 for accountability check-ins or challenges, and some other resources, let's say 19 bucks. And in total, our monthly value is something around 300 plus. Your monthly price is around 29 bucks, which is something around 10.6x. And this is great. We want to aim something more than 10x, but if it's between 5 to 10x, it's realistic and believable. And here is how you can price your low ticket or your community with this price stacking calculator. And here we have some more infos about your value ratio, 10.6x. What this means: strong, believable, and compelling. And your verdict is strong stack. Your price feels like a steal. Yeah, why not? And if you think you need more value in order to increase the perceived value, you can look at these things. And the market pricing guide, this is what similar communities are offering or charging. In this stage, let's say if they are just getting started, price your community something around this. This is not a must-have, just for some inspiration for you. Growing communities, they are pricing their community something around this, and these are based on some researches that I've done. Established or proven results communities, they are pricing somewhere around this, leaning towards 100. And premium or high touch communities, they are pricing more than 150 bucks a month. Your price check is this much, and your sales messages, you get $306 per month of value for just 29 bucks a month. Yeah, now that's your turn. You can go ahead and use this calculator to come up with an idea about how you can price your offer, and then you can post it in our community, and you can say, hey, and here is my offer for this much, I charge that much, and that's the ratio that I have. Or just grab a screenshot from this part and share it inside the community. That's it for today. If you have any question, feel free to DM me, and if you get stuck, we can have a call, a free call. So don't worry about that, just hit me up and we can find a proper time for you to solve your problem. See you in the next one.